Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to be showing you a peek into my planner. What I plan on doing this week is using a pocket letter exchange that I got from my friend Gina Pearson. She has her own channel and I'll link it below. Love her to death. She's like a sister now. We've become friends and sisters, if you ask me. Anyway, I'm going to use some of the things from the pocket letter. I grabbed them out of the back. She was very nice to have sent me some extra little papers. I pulled out these from the back, and then I'll do something on the sideboard with these bigger papers, I think, you know. And she had sent some washi tape. I'm going to use that. I pulled from my stash a couple more washi tapes. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to see which ones of those I might like. Those are from my stash. She has some stickers in there. There's other things in here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use just yet, but I will show you once it's all completed. And I do know, though, that these little stickers that I got, I'm going to be putting into my two other planners that I use. I don't really have them on this channel, but this is my personal planner that I bring with me, and I'm going to put that one of that blue sticker. I'm going to put it like right in here so I can have it, I think, so I can see her and just remember her. Of course, I always think of her anyway, Gina, because she gave me this little flag, and I love it. It just dresses up that planner now, doesn't it? And then this one is my spiritual planner. It's very plain. I don't do a whole lot of decorating in it. It's just more for the nuts and bolts of doing my planning. I only have a couple paper clips in here. I paper clip where I'm going to be working next. That's it. I might put some ribbons on those. I think I will. I'll have to look at Gina. She has a video on it on how she did that. So I'm going to have to go back and maybe work on those paper clips and spice this up a little bit. I'm really not going to be decorating it much. I just have a little notepad there. So, but I plan on adding that little, this pink one. I'm going to put it right here. So, I'll show you when I'm done. Thanks. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. And I finished my page. It's a little later in the day. And I have a change of outfit because I went somewhere. But anyway, I did work on this. And I'll show you a close-up of it. I work with Gina's pocket page letter that she had sent, and I work with all the papers. And I had noticed after the fact, after I talked to her first time, is that she already had pre-cut these for me, this size, because she knows I have a happy planner. So I didn't have to use the papers that I was thinking. I still have all of this left. I'll still be able to work on it, but you can see I used some of the back papers. I used the back papers for this side here, and I cut them down to size so that I'd be able to put this along the side. That's what those were used for. These she had already had pre-cut out for me, and so I put them there. And then I used her washi tape. Oh, wrong way again. Sorry. I used her washi tape here. I had my washi tape that I showed you. I used my cutter. I used this thing. You just lay it down on that when you're using it. Because see how wide this was? This was a wider tape. And so I just laid it down on my line. And I figured out how wide I wanted it. And then I just used the cutter to make it smaller. So I did that. And I used that to go along this edge right here. And then I used my green tape. I used that other green tape, and then I put the pink tape on top of it so I could kind of have a two-tone look on the bottom. And yeah, I thought it turned out pretty good. Now, I made this, remember that was the center thing, this little center piece here. I used another one of those sheets for that, cut it down. Used the washi tape for the background. I just put that down. And then I punched holes. Just regular hole punch. In order to get those, you know, in the back here, you can kind of see it better. This is a Project Life card that I use, just a plain one. They come bigger. Pardon my head in your shot. They come like this size, the Project Life note cards. So I just had cut it down to the size that I wanted, and then I used my Creative Memories hole punch in order to round the corners so that it would be rounded. And so I use these tools in order to make them. And of course then I just use this adhesive Tombow adhesive. to stick everything down, all these papers, and then this here too. And so I used a Micron 05 brown pen to write my dates. Again, I'm not into July yet, so this is the extension pack that I'm working with, so I just hand wrote the dates in there. And the only thing I've got that I've written down so far is that on Friday, it's my son Josh's birthday. And so he's having a party for his friends from 12 to 4. It's a pool party. And then we'll go out to dinner with Josh, just us, our family, at 6 o'clock. And then we're going to be going to fireworks at my brother Michael's house. He lives on the water. Isn't that nice? Anyway, and they do fireworks off the water. So we'll be doing that Friday night. It's for the 4th of July. They just do it early. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't do it on the 4th of July. And then my nephew Oliver's birthday is actually Saturday. We've already done that party, but that's his actual birthday. And then on Sunday, that's going to be the family birthday for Josh. I'll have everybody over. We're going to have a nacho bar. And so that's at 3 o'clock. And I put a little camera there from her stickers. Of course, I'm going to take a bazillion pictures. My family just loves that. No, they don't. And a little arrow I used from her thing too. Now these other little bees that I have along here, I have them stuck on here every now and then. I got from a sticker pack that I already had. I love bees. Well, I don't love bees. I'm scared to death of them. But I like bee things, if you don't know that about me yet. So this sticker pack came from here. And this is called Bees. Isn't that just funny? That's all it's called, is Bees. And it's from Sticko. And it was like a whole bunch of bees. So I added that to it. Again, these are the washi tapes that I used. And this one is the one Gina had sent me. And then I already had these in my stash. And again, I get my supplies either mostly washies from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And I do get a few from Joann's. So I'm not exactly sure where all of those came from. I had some extra little papers and stuff I'll be able to use for something else in the future. You know, that I didn't use those that I originally thought I wasn't. There's extra stickers here too from Gina's pack. So that is my planner for today. I'll move it in a little closer. I hope you like it. I hope it gave you some inspiration. You can check out the other ladies that are in this group. We've added a new one, Leah. And so she's down there. She'll be listed down below. So check her out too. We're trying to get a little diversity into our group. And so we added her. We're not going to make it a huge group. And we have some other feelers out there. So you might see some people coming on as the weeks go. They sometimes have to get ready to be able to do this. But hopefully you're liking this series. And you can check out the other ladies. I had mentioned that, you know, on my planner that Gina had sent this. Gina Pearson is part of this group, so check out her channel. And she's also the one that gave me the little ribbons on the original Reflections planner. And she has a video on that. So when you go check out Gina's channel, look for that with the ribbons. You can learn how to do that. She's a nice lady. She's a crazy lady, but she's a nice lady. So hopefully you like this video. And you leave comments, any questions. If there's a question I can help you with, it's great. Or just a comment. I love reading them. I try to answer as many as I can. And if you have a question, I will answer it one way or the other. What else? Share this video if you think there's somebody out there who likes planners, because they might like to get watching our group, and not just myself but the other ladies. And so if it's something you think is worth sharing, please do so. That'd be great. And subscribe if you're a new person watching this. We would love to have you. I do this type of video, but I do all other kinds of videos. You might want to check us out and see what else I've got going on the channel. I thank you very much for taking the time to watch me, and I will see you next week.